Hello, teacher and classmate. My name is Diva, and this video I'm going to reflect my learning process through my English 3 course. During this course, I learned many important things that help me improve my English communications skills. I think one of my biggest achievements was improving my speaking abilities and expanding my vocabulary. At the beginning of the course, I feel nervous when I have to speak in English, especially during speaking activities or presentation. However, with practice and participation, I start to feel more comfortable and confident. Another important achievement for me was becoming more responsible and autonomous in my learning process. And I try to organize my time better, complete my assignments, and look for different ways to practice English outside the classroom, right? For example, I watch videos in English, listen to music, practice pronunciations, and practice in speaking sessions too. So I faced during the course was losing pronunciation and listening compression. Sometimes it was difficult for me to understand fast conversations or pronounce some words correctly. In some moments, I also feel frustrated or insecure about um, making mistakes when I was speaking English. But however, instead of giving up, I try to continue practicing and learning from my mistakes. I believe that making mistakes is part of the learning process. And this course helped me understand that learning a language requires practice, disciplines, and constant practice. Little by little, I noticed improvements in my confidence and communication skills. The learning institutions that worked for me were repetitions, learning practice, speaking activities, and using English in my daily life. I did practice constantly, it helped me become more familiar with the language. I also discovered that interactive activities and speaking practice are very useful for improving fluency and confidence. And even though I improved in many areas, I know there are still things I need to continue improving, especially in pronunciation, fluency, and confidence in academic situations. My main goal is to communicate more naturally and confidently in English, especially because I want to continue growing professional and academically. After this, could I plan to continue learning English by practicing every day, watching movies and videos in English, reading and listening to podcasts, and speaking as much as possible. And two, I believe English is a very important tool for my future career and personal growth. And finally, I can say that this course helped me grow not only academically